Yo, Broskays, welcome back to another video. Today,
we are in a museum.
Ronald Reagan Museum. We're in America right now. We're still continuing the 6-day challenge. It's day 33 of the 6-day challenge. And we're exploring the museum of Ronald Reagan. Here. Ronald Reagan is was a president of America in the year 1980s.
Nice.
He was one of the greatest presidents in America's say, and that ever had.
Out of 41, not much, right?
Huh?
I'd expect more than 41.
Yeah. It's a nice quote over here.
There's a lot of cool stuff in this museum that you might not even expect.
Yeah. That was him when he was younger.
This is a statue. It's from President Ronald Reagan.
A gift from Arnold and Marie Schwarzenegger.
That's cool.
Yeah.
These are old pictures. They're still alive.
Yeah. So cool. Small town. This is where he was born. Tampico. 5-room apartment above a bank. Secret hiding place. But this towel came from fireplace and Reagan's.
What happened?
This towel came from his family home.
No.
Yeah. Well, it had pennies. So they'd never be penniless. They'd always have money.
Ronald Reagan's first speech. Ronald Reagan entered American College during the Great Depression. The college president announced plans to cut certain classes and courses, lay off professors, and take other steps to save money. Ronald Reagan's classmate chose him to deliver a speech, protesting the cuts and calling for a student strike. Though he was only a freshman, he said, "Giving that speech, my first, was as exciting as any I ever gave. For the first time in my life, I felt my words reach out and grab an audience, and it was
Exhilarating. Great electrical theatre. Here's the movie museum.
Randy! Where's the rest of me?
In late 1941, America entered World War II. Ronald Reagan was called to active duty, but his nearsightedness kept him from going overseas. Instead, he was assigned to the Domestic Motion Picture Unit. There, he made and appeared in Army training films, documentaries, and the wartime musical, This Is the Army.
Cool. This is the Hollywood.
That's cool. That's cool.
It's his costume. It's the movie script.
Should I press one?
Yeah, press it.
Ronald Reagan freedom. Ronald Reagan government. Which one?
Choose one. Communism. Now go this one, freedom.
We're at war with the most dangerous enemy that has ever faced mankind in his long climb from the swamp to the stars. And it's been said if we lose that war, and in so doing lose this way of freedom of ours, history will record with the greatest astonishment that those who had the most to lose did the least to prevent its happening.
Ken just stood for the president to speech.
This is the closed evidence that day.
The first day.
Oh yeah, there.
Oh, wow. Un poquito menos. Amazing.
Well, I can put up this, I'll put up this deck. I'll put up this deck so you don't miss. Ready to roll? So this is actually the assassination on AB.
Through he is really tried to get assassinated.
So we did.
Okay.
No.
Are you with them?
No.
Where's your mom?
Oh, Dad's here.
Okay. You want to just wait till he gets done?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I was just going to mention this is actual footage of the assassination.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about it.
So it's not graphic, but you do see people fall, and you do.
Yes. We
give the
discussed it
shots.
this morning.
Okay, thank you for doing
so
that.
much. Thank you, madam.
Is this where it was?
This is where exactly
Can't show this
how it
on
happened.
YouTube,
What's
but
it back in?
it's kind of what happened. So this is where he got shot, Ronald Reagan, right? You can see there, and there, and then that. Look how close it was to getting his heart. So close.
Now come through the channels.
Plastic stone, gold-plated falcon.
She comes for dinner.
Traditional dagger from
Alright guys, so we're in the Air Force One. If you don't know what that is, it's the president's plane. So this is huge, and we're entering it right now. So we come through this really long hallway because it's so big. You see the plane. That's for one person. One person. Through this. So there is the president's car. It's an old limo. I don't know about these others, so we can go down.
You can go in the plane.
Really? Yeah. Oh, look here.
Yeah.
Secret Service. They're like bodyguards. The military nerd. That's what I meant.
Rolling the orange.
Oh, thank you.
You bet.
Thank you.
Air Force One, 27.
Air Force One.
270,000 or is it 27? 270,000.
Wait,
There's helicopters there.
we're not allowed to record on it.
Oh,
Right, bye guys. Say bye.
bye.
A few inches later.
We can record actually. My bad. This is the
Welcome aboard.
pirates.
So much buttons.
I bet they never use them though. They'll probably use like 5.
Photocopier. That's so basic.
I call this plane, it's been de-technologized because it actually served through George W. Bush, so they would have upgraded the technology for the day, but we've brought it back down to how closer to the 1980s. Except the laptops that you see here are probably from President Clinton's era because we had no laptops in the 1980s. You guys probably can't believe that, huh? On the walls here, you'll see the white phones. You'll see a lot of them throughout the plane. Those acted as an intercom system to talk to each other on board the plane. The tan phones, I call them the secret line because those authorized to use it could call around the world and nobody could listen into their conversation. Look at Mrs. Reagan's office and the docents helping to invest in the plane.
So much. Thank you.
That's the oval one.
Hi, we like the sweets.
Yeah, I know that. Boeing 747 is triple the size of this.
Here's the second office. The First Lady's conference.
We fly better now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? They walk down here and bang.
Yeah, that's cool.
So this is where everybody
Where are you
is.
from?
You're from Dubai.
Dubai.
Long way away.
First
yes.
time here?
First time here. Yes.
Welcome.
Thank
Very
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
This is
And
where
on
Secret
this side,
Service.
if you were Air Force personnel, you would check the plane out before the president came on, and you would also check it before he got off. Now, this was an important seating. This was for members of the White House press corps. And when you traveled with the president, you had to pay first class airfare, plus you had to pay $1 for the freedom of the press.
Oh, really? So the press paid?
The press paid, so there's no like favoritism.
Yes.
The agencies would pay for it.
Wow.
You know,
wow.
because press is important. It keeps
Absolutely.
democracy alive.
Yes.
So President Reagan always kept cake in the back over here. And he loved cake, of course. His favorite was the Black Forest cake.
Meanwhile,
These are all the presidential planes that they do. Look at the engine of the plane, guys. Whoa. So cool. Look at the presidential helicopter. This guy scared me. I thought it was real. It's huge. Here's the cockpit.
The president's at the meeting. Let's see here. I would have thought he'd be more sophisticated.
Yeah, I bet you have air conditioning.
Check that gorgeous. It looks so huge from the outside.
Yeah, so much of it is just like engine.
It's not even bigger than a helicopter we got in. This wall was created by East Germany to keep West Germany away. This was the head of the Russians. And they guarded it so people would drill holes to go through it. Yes, to go from the east to west.
Dude, is this actually it?
Yeah.
Really?
Why'd they bring it here?
No, it's not.
This is.
No, it's not.
Oh. Okay, look. This is part of the Berlin Wall.
No, it's down.
Oh, hurts my eyes.
It's so shiny.
Broskays, look at this. Stealth bomber. The world's first stealth aircraft. The world's first stealth aircraft. What did you say?
Let's see if it has any engines. It does, but I don't see it.
You're hidden.
That's why it's stealth. That's the engine.
Yeah, I guess so. Whoa.
It's actually big.
It's huge.
I bet most of that just fits bombs.
Yeah. Over here's an M1 Abrams tank. Down there.
Have that in a game.
And then here is a black Ace Squadron F-14A fighter jet.
No chance that's how big a fighter jet is.
14.
I never thought they were that big. I thought they were big, but not. I guess they fit humans, right? So.
Yeah, it looks so small. So we have just finished going to the museum. I'm joking. It is day 38 of the Assassination Challenge. And we are going on a Hollywood tour. We are going to be going through all of the celebrity houses. I don't know what's happening with my hair.
Alright guys, Mulholland Drive is where they filmed some Fast and Furious 1. That being said, would you guys like me to quickly show you how they did it? Come on guys, give me a woo! Psych. Fortunately, a red sign wasn't so dilapidated, hit by termites. We tore it down, made a much stronger sign. Yeah, this is the deal. One more time to your left. I love LA.
I love LA. That's the Grand Theft Auto house.
Around the corner, look for the 3-story Spanish house, 2 chimneys on the rooftop over there, guys. Look where I'm pointing.
Franklin's house gets pulled.
Famous Hollywood writer-director by the name of Quentin Tarantino. John Legend recorded his song All of Me in the House. Look straight up to your left now, guys. John just had his 4th child with Chrissy Teigen. To me, it sounds to me like he owes her another love song. Money want to live life on the edge. Look straight up to your left, guys. You live up there. It's just going to be a matter of time before you drop in on these neighbors. Heather Street, the first house on your right is an actor from the Blacklist, an actor by the name of James Spader on your right here, guys. This one right here, James Spader.
Well, Steph Curry lives in it's still there.
Any Mariah Carey fans today? Starting right here, guys. Mariah Carey on your right here. By the name of Murray gave him that big fat
That's
shot
where
of
Michael
Coca
Jackson rented the house.
Stop is coming up on your right. Was converted into the Wallace Annenberg Performing Arts Center to your right, guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
We'll see you in the next one.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. See you in the next one.
Bye.